Hey guys, and welcome to Deku Tarot, and welcome back to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, October 16th. Oh my gosh, we're on the 16th, 2019. This is for all signs. It's just collective messages for any sign, anyone that resonates. It's just a collective general message, okay? It doesn't focus on these signs, that signs. It's for all of you guys, okay? But if you want to get specific, go check out your monthlies. Most of them are up, and the ones that aren't up, don't worry, guys. We're going to try to do mid-monthlies. If not, I will get to you first thing for November, and your readings will be extra, extra special, okay? We'll do them extended. We'll do special love readings. It'll be fun, all right? So that's for the Virgos, Capricorns, Geminis, Aries, okay? Sorry, guys. I love you so much. It's just been a really crazy time lately. So let's get into this daily reading. We're going to use the Morgan Greer here and check out what's going on today. If you guys didn't see, I am doing 20% off of any Teespring orders because I put out a couple new designs for Libra as well as in October witchy design. So check that out. It's on my Instagram. It's also in the community tab mentions. And I'll try to put all the information, on what the discount code is, which will be in my description box. It's also, again, in that community tab post. But it's Witchtober in all caps. So you can use that to get 20% off until the 31st. All right, enough of the announcements. I'm shuffling and focusing on the energies here. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we're getting some interesting energy here today. First card out here, the Chariot reverse. I don't know why it's such a hard time grabbing that there. The Chariot reversed. And there was a card stuck behind it, and I'd never take them if I don't see it right away and if I didn't notice it when I put it down. So if the other card that wants to come out, I'm sure it will, as they usually do. But this is kind of a split feeling day, isn't it? Okay. 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 There's a lot going on here. Chariot reverse, Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Three of Wands, Ace of Cups. That's what we got out so far here. Interesting. All right, Chariot reverse, Seven of Pentacles. To me, this feels like we're dissatisfied with how something has been playing out. I'm going to be honest and say this could be a friendship or love situation here. That's what I'm getting mostly, but I mean, it could be career. Again, your daily general just readings. You can take them as you will. If it fits, it fits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I try not to stick to, 100% narrative unless it comes through like that. So, Chariot reversed, and then the Seven of Pentacles. Chariot reversed to me is always a card, an energy of not really being in alignment with where we're trying to get to. We might be saying one thing and doing completely another. We might be, we're neither head nor heart about something, and we can't decide which to listen to. And it's a complicated position to be in. There's a lot of third party, what ifs here that I feel. And there's this overwhelming need in all this weirdness here to follow our heart and trust our feelings. I think that our feelings, I feel like the practical energy here, honestly, kind of clouds up our feelings, and our feelings kind of cloud up the practical. It's a really weird place to be in, right? Get some clarity here because we get 2 threes next to each other, and that's always an interesting energy for me when you get the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups. It's kind of like a little phallic. I don't even know. I don't want to say it because it's you got 3 girls here, you got 3 wands. Whatever you want to say there. Let's get a card for this one before I go off on some crazy tangent. I don't know why Spirit is showing me such funny things right now, but it just feels kind of that's what she said. Let's see, Three of Wands, Three of Cups here. Let's clarify this double 3 situation. We get one card. Give me one out. All right. Let's get one. One, please. There it goes. 5 of Wands. Okay. Yeah, there's too many cooks in the kitchen. I don't know why I'm finding this so funny today. And I don't mean to laugh. It's just kind of a funny... The cards always... And they make me giggle sometimes the way they work. But 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups... And then you get the 5 of Wands in the middle of all that. There seems to be a lot of people, a lot of energies, a lot of opinions today. A lot of things being thrown around. And in the midst of it all, it just feels like this is what we're going to have to hold on to throughout all of this. This is quite a... I don't even know what the word is to describe it. And I'm not going to try to say a different word that I've been trying to say for days because my partner made fun of me. But it feels like a cacophony, a cacophony. I never say the word right. He refuses to tell me which is the pronunciation because he thinks it's so funny that I can't just figure it out. But it's like the one word in the English language that I don't know why I can't get a hold on. But there's just too much happening in all different directions. And it's like the amount of noise in this reading. And confusion, and the noise that leads to confusion. In the middle of it all, though, again, like I said, there's the Ace of Cups, and then there's the Ace of Swords. You might have a better perspective on all of this when you take yourself out of it and take a step back here than anyone here might want to admit. I'm going to see what this is all about, because I think... This is one of those readings where I should have started in the middle and worked my way around. Oh, we're getting into that weird energy, aren't we now? Because we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. So this is going to be fun, as we can tell. I wonder what this is all... What is this situation? I'm out, guys. I'm out. Like, this is too much today. Oh my gosh. There's too many. They're falling all over the place. The cards that are showing up are just so interesting. It feels like a messy one. Oh my gosh. For some of you, this speaks as a work situation that just continues to not support you, that continues to not give you what you want, what you need. And it's time to finally make your decision and let it go. Do what you need to do, because with this, it's like, okay, well, I don't see this growing the way I want it to. I know that you're saying I'm going to be making this much. I'm going to be having these responsibilities. But so far, I haven't really felt that. I haven't noticed it. I haven't had the work. I haven't had the money. I haven't had whatever it is that you told me I was going to get here, basically. Whatever it is with work. Because underneath this all, I mean, there's a lot of warring feelings here. You got the Tower. That's why I was laughing. Tower reverse came out. And then the Nine of Swords. This is an internal nightmarish feeling. And you're done being at war with yourself, or whoever's resonating with it that way. Instead of this confusing. We'll get back to the other confusing situation, because this feels... What I'm getting through right now here just feels like a dissatisfying work situation environment where, maybe they're saying they're going to give you all this, and yet they keep giving the hours, the money, whatever, the praise to somebody else. Or you just feel like there's too many cooks in the kitchen here, and I'm not going to get what you keep telling me I'm going to get. So let's just be honest about it, because it's making me feel like, well, to be frank, crap. It's making me feel crappy here. I'm not getting what I need. I'm not getting what I want. And I'm worried about my bank account. I'm worried about how things are going to work out. I'm worried about where this is really leading me. And it's got me losing sleep, worrying over the bank account, over, how am I going to make my rent? How am I going to make these payments? Am I getting health insurance? All this stuff. There's a lot of worrying, and it's keeping you up. And maybe one person says, oh, stick at it, do this. And another person says something else. You have to decide throughout all of this what is really best for you. Third-party opinions, third-party guidance might be able to help you here. And that's why I feel like there's two separate stories going on. Because for one of you, it feels like there is a third part, you know, we can go and talk to friends, loved ones, somebody that knows us and knows our situation very well, or somebody that doles out the really sweet advice. And it really feels like that person, that situation, those people, whatever, those friends, can give you a greater perspective and be like, you know, well, how do you really feel? They might direct you to being like, well, how do you really feel? Do you feel like it's time? Is this really making you happy? Where do you feel like it's going? Because at the end of the day, that's what really matters here. So it's kind of like they direct you back to, instead of listening to all of this and stressing out and getting worried and, you know, having your tower explode internally here, where it just feels like internally we're taking this tower that should, you know, be changing our outside of our life, and we're destroying ourselves from within emotionally in our heads. So turn the tower on its head, take that to the outside, and make the necessary change here. For some of you, I do think it involves leaving a career, leaving a job, saying, you know, I'm going to take a hike here because you guys are not, like, this is not what you said it was going to be. It's time to look at that other option, to look at what really drives us here and why we're sticking with something when we could be taking that energy into something else, you know? But for those of you in a love situation, we have not seen this pan out. This person is obviously, and as I said this, the Four of Cups pops up. Are you going to sit and be dissatisfied? Are you going to sit on your little hill here and take every offer, you know, and blink it away and say, I'm over this, I'm over that? Whenever the Four of Cups is there, and especially with all these other cards, we've been sitting in this dissatisfaction, this unhappiness, this general lack of interest in whatever we're doing and lack of satisfaction in it as well. Both of these cards, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups, kind of always give me that dissatisfied feeling where you're kind of waiting for the situation to turn on its own head. Yet, I think if we ask for help or we look even inward for it today, we're going to realize that that change can't be us waiting. We're going to have to go out and do something about it, fight for it, say our piece, be decisive, say what needs to be said. You know, there's like clarity coming in like a boom here, and it's awesome. And we're going to feel it in our heart, and we're going to know what to do, know what to say, know whose head, or you know what's head we're going to have to chop off here to get where we need to go, to get ourselves into a better and more strengthened position. It feels like we just don't feel stable in this. And the only swords, other than, you know, the Ace of... Actually, that's not true. We get the Justice card and the Ace of Swords. But it took a while for the swords to come in. And it kind of feels like we were stuck in our own feelings of insecurity, our emotions, our passions. And those were driving us. Whereas what we really needed was that. We needed the download. We needed the information. We needed all that. So, one more here. Can we not flip over half the deck? Oh my god, what happened over here, guys? What are you doing? It's like half the deck was one way, half the deck was the other way. That would have been a mess to keep shuffling. Alright, so let's see. A card of advice. Just let's get a card of advice here. Because, yeah, Temperance. There is... Oh, and Six of Cups comes out. Temperance and Six of Cups. What drove you to whatever it is that you started here with this situation in the first place? And we need to look back at those feelings. Are they in alignment with where we are now? What a specific, strange message, but very true. It also says, if things don't feel in alignment, and obviously, and most obviously, they're not in alignment. When you get the Chariot reverse, you can know that you can't ride two horses. I mean, look at it. It's the feeling of trying to ride two horses with one ass. You can't do it. It's just not doable. And I'm sure that some of you guys who play Red Dead or ride horses know exactly what I'm talking about. But there is a need to really listen to our heart here and have it be clarified in the mind. It's like you feel it in your heart first, and then it all kind of like filters out and clarifies. And maybe with the help of others, ask someone that you love. You know, for me, sometimes the Six of Cups is getting back in touch with somebody from our past who knows us well, who loves us, who has our best interest at heart. And I will say, you know what card comes right out of the Doreen Virtue? Like before I could even start shuffling it, it was like, bam, literally. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Male or female, ask your friends. Ask for some support. okay? You need help, and that's okay. That's what friends are for. It's like people, a lot of my friends like will come to me for readings or advice and stuff. Be like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm like, don't be sorry. This is what I do. I'm your friend, and even if I wasn't this, I'd be here to listen and give you support. That's what they're for. Even if you don't see them every day, a true friend is someone you can rely on when everything else kind of falls apart or when you're in the middle of change. I love this reading, guys. I love this reading. Oh my gosh. All right, this is fun. Let's see. Mummy, change. So, should you pull the Moaning Mummy card from the deck, know that change is inevitable and that no matter how hard you try, things will not be preserved exactly the same way. The card also indicates that this change will be for the better, the endings, the closed doors, the barriers. This is just a healthy pause and an indication that a change of tactics is needed. You are not cursed. You have just developed a pattern. You can take control and change it. All right, well, that's it. I'm not even going to say anything else there. Perfect messages. All right, check out your other dailies. Check out the dailies over on Instagram and the other challenges and stuff I do there. The information to booking a reading for me, as well as my Twitter, my Instagram, the Teespring discount code, all that stuff is all in the description box below this video. Have a wonderful and blessed day, guys. Please remember to subscribe, to share the video, and to comment below, okay? I really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a wonderful and blessed day. Namaste.